Welcome back to the channel Coins. Today we are diving into a fascinating and mysterious coin that many collectors and treasure hunters are talking about. A coin that looks ordinary at first glance but has created huge excitement in the coin collecting world. The legendary 1976 D-Top Liberty coin. Some people believe certain rare versions of this coin could be worth an unbelievable amount of money in the collector's market, even reaching prices that sound almost impossible. And that is exactly why thousands of collectors search through their old coin jars, drawers, and collections hoping to discover this hidden treasure. Before we talk about value, we must understand the story behind this coin. In the year 1976, the United States was celebrating a very important moment in history. The 200th anniversary of American independence, also known as the Bicentennial Celebration. To honor this historic event, the United States Mint produced special commemorative coins. These coins were different from normal designs and were created to celebrate the spirit of American freedom. Among these coins, some versions were struck in Denver, which is marked with the small letter D on the coin. The Denver facility is known as the Denver Mint, one of the most important mints in the United States. Millions of coins were produced there in 1976, but within these large numbers, a few unusual varieties and minting differences appeared. One of the designs connected with this era shows liberty, the powerful symbol of freedom that appears on many American coins. The famous image of liberty holding a torch represents enlightenment and opportunity. This symbol is best known from the Statue of Liberty, which has inspired American coin designs for generations. Now here is where the mystery begins. Collectors started noticing that some coins had what they call a top liberty appearance. In simple terms, the word liberty appears unusually bold, high, or sharply defined compared with normal coins. Sometimes this happens because of special die conditions at the mint. Other times it can happen because of small minting variations, doubled dies, or striking pressure differences. These tiny differences might seem small to the average person, but in the world of coin collecting they can make a huge difference in value. Most normal 1976 coins are only worth their face value or a small collector premium. But rare varieties, especially those with unusual features, errors, or extremely high condition grades, can become extremely valuable. For example, coins graded at the highest levels by professional grading services such as the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Company sometimes sell for thousands of dollars at auction. Why does condition matter so much? Because collectors want coins that look almost exactly the way they did the moment they left the mint. A coin with perfect luster, no scratches, strong strike, and beautiful surfaces can be worth dramatically more than the same coin that has been circulated for years. Now imagine a rare mint variation combined with near-perfect condition. That combination can create a coin that collectors compete heavily to buy. There have been stories online claiming that certain versions of the 1976 D-Liberty coins could reach extremely high estimated market figures. Sometimes numbers like hundreds of thousands of dollars are mentioned in collector discussions. In rare situations when a coin has a unique mint error, historical importance, and top grading score, auction prices can rise dramatically. Collectors study every tiny detail of these coins. They look at the thickness of letters, the spacing between numbers, the position of the mint mark, and the sharpness of Liberty's design. Even a microscopic difference can create a new variety that collectors want to own. This is why many treasure hunters carefully check every coin they receive in change. Because sometimes the rare coin people are searching for might already be sitting in an old jar at home. The year 1976 is especially exciting for collectors because of the bicentennial coin designs. These designs were created by artists selected through national competitions, making them historically meaningful as well as collectible. For many people, coin collecting begins as a simple hobby. But over time it becomes a journey through history. Each coin tells a story about the year it was made, the country that produced it, and the people who used it. The 1976 coins remind us of a celebration of freedom, independence, and national pride. They connect modern collectors with a powerful moment in American history. That if you ever find a 1976 D coin with strong Liberty lettering, unusual strike quality, or possible mint errors, it may be worth taking a closer look. The best step is to have it examined by a professional grading service or an experienced numismatist. many valuable coins were discovered by ordinary people who simply decided to check their change more carefully, and that is the exciting part of coin collecting. The next rare discovery could happen anywhere. Inside a pocket, a drawer, a coin jar, or a forgotten collection passed down through family generations. Imagine the feeling of discovering that a small coin you almost ignored could actually be worth a significant amount in the collector's market. That possibility is what keeps collectors searching, learning, and exploring the fascinating world of rare coins every single day. Today we are diving into a fascinating world that many people overlook every single day. A world that sits quietly in pockets, jars, drawers, and old collections. A world where a simple piece of metal can turn into a life-changing discovery. Imagine holding a small coin in your hand, something that looks ordinary at first glance, yet collectors around the world may value it at thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Today we are talking about the legendary Top Liberty coin, its history, the mystery around rare pieces, the 1,989 examples collectors search for, and why some versions of this coin are believed to be worth extraordinary amounts of money. Coins have always carried stories. They represent nations, leaders, economic eras, and artistic designs. But sometimes they also carry secrets. Tiny details in a design, a minting mistake, a rare production year, or a limited circulation can turn an everyday coin into a treasure. The Liberty design is one of the most iconic themes in coin history. For more than a century, the image of liberty has symbolized freedom, hope, and the spirit of a nation. Many collectors refer to certain Liberty coins as Top Liberty coins because of the way Liberty is positioned at the top of the design or because of the particular design style used on some rare pieces. The story of Liberty coins begins in the late 18th century when early American coin designers wanted a symbol that represented independence and national pride. Liberty became the perfect figure. Over time she appeared wearing a crown, holding a torch, surrounded by stars, or standing proudly with flowing hair. Collectors love Liberty coins because the designs changed over the decades. Every change created a new collectible series. Some coins became extremely rare because only a small number were produced. Others became valuable because of minting errors that were never meant to exist. Now let's talk about the excitement around coins connected with the year 1989. Many people assume modern coins cannot be valuable, but collectors know that even newer coins can become extremely rare under the right circumstances. Certain 1989 coins attract attention because of unusual mint marks, limited circulation, or unique design variations. When collectors search through rolls of coins or old family collections, they carefully check the year, the mint mark, and the design details. A small difference can change everything. A coin that looks like it is worth only a few cents could suddenly become a collector's dream. Some reports among collectors and coin enthusiasts claim that extremely rare Liberty-related coins or unique mint errors could reach astonishing prices. Figures like hundreds of thousands of dollars are sometimes mentioned in collector discussions when a coin combines rarity, historical interest, and perfect condition. Condition plays a huge role in coin value. Professional grading services evaluate coins on a scale that measures how well preserved they are. A coin that looks almost untouched, with sharp details and original shine, can be worth many times more than the same coin that has been heavily circulated. Imagine two coins from the same year. One has scratches, faded details, and heavy wear. The other looks like it just left the mint. Even though they were created at the same time, their values could be dramatically different. Collectors also study mint marks. These tiny letters indicate where a coin was produced. In the United States, famous mint marks include Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Sometimes a coin from a particular mint becomes rare simply because fewer were produced. The mystery around Liberty coins also comes from errors. A mint error happens when something unusual occurs during the manufacturing process. This could include a double strike, off-center design, missing letters, or unusual metal composition. Error coins are fascinating because they are accidental. The mint never planned to create them, yet collectors love them because each one is unique. Some of the most valuable coins in the world started as simple mistakes. When collectors search for valuable Liberty coins, they use magnifying glasses or digital microscopes to inspect every tiny detail. They check the spacing between letters, the position of Liberty's image, the sharpness of the stars, and the exact shape of numbers in the date. Even the smallest variation can turn a normal coin into a rare collectible. Another factor that makes a coin valuable is survival rate. Even if millions of coins were originally produced, only a small number may remain in excellent condition today. Many coins were lost, melted, or damaged over the decades. That means the surviving examples become increasingly valuable as time passes. The Liberty design also carries emotional value for collectors. It reminds people of historical eras, economic changes, and artistic craftsmanship from earlier generations of engravers. Some Liberty coins were designed by famous artists whose work is admired across the world. When a rare Liberty coin appears at an auction, excitement spreads quickly through the collecting community. Bidders from different countries compete to own a small piece of history. Prices climb higher and higher as collectors recognize the rarity of the coin. Sometimes coins surprise everyone. A piece discovered in an old drawer might turn out to be extremely rare. There are many stories of people who unknowingly owned valuable coins for years before learning their true worth. Because of these stories, many collectors encourage people to check their coins carefully. Look at the year, the design, the mint mark, and the condition. Compare the details with known rare varieties. The 1989 coins people talk about often attract attention because modern coins can still produce unexpected rarities. A small minting variation, an unusual die mark, or an extremely well-preserved example could create collector demand. Coin markets change constantly. Prices rise when collectors become interested in a particular series. A coin that once sold for a few dollars may later sell for hundreds or thousands as interest grows. Serious collectors often study historical auction results to understand market trends. They track which coins are becoming more popular and which ones are increasing in value. The thrill of coin collecting comes from the possibility of discovery. Every coin could be hiding a secret. Every small detail could reveal a rare variety. That is why coin hunters search through bank rolls, old piggy banks, estate collections, and antique shops. The next rare Liberty coin could appear anywhere. Some collectors specialize only in Liberty designs. They build collections that represent every era of Liberty coinage. Others focus on specific years or specific mint marks. Each collection tells a story about history, art, and the evolution of money. Technology has also changed the world of coin collecting. Online marketplaces allow collectors from different countries to buy and sell rare coins instantly. Auctions attract global attention, and rare discoveries spread quickly through collector communities. High-resolution photography helps experts examine coins remotely. Detailed images reveal tiny characteristics that once required physical inspection. Even with modern technology, the excitement of holding a rare coin remains unmatched. The weight, the shine, and the design connect collectors directly to the past. The Liberty image itself represents freedom and progress. Over time the design evolved, but the symbolism remained powerful. That is why Liberty coins continue to attract attention from both historians and collectors. For new collectors, the best advice is to learn as much as possible. Study coin designs, understand mint marks, and examine coins closely. Knowledge is the most valuable tool in coin collecting. A simple coin could hide a remarkable story. The next valuable discovery might already be sitting in someone's pocket. Change.as The coin market continues to grow. Interest in Liberty designs keeps expanding. Collectors appreciate both the beauty and the historical importance of these coins. So the next time you find an old coin, take a moment to study it. Look carefully at the date, the details, and the condition. What seems ordinary could turn out to be something extraordinary. The world of coins is full of surprises, hidden treasures, and incredible stories waiting to be discovered, and who knows? The next rare Liberty coin worth a fortune might already be closer than you think. If you enjoy discovering rare coins and learning the secrets behind valuable pieces, make sure to stay connected with the channel Coins, where we explore the hidden world of coin collecting, rare discoveries, and historical treasures that could change the way you look at everyday money forever. Today we are diving into one of the most fascinating and mysterious coins collectors around the world are talking about. Many people have coins in their pockets or drawers without realizing that some of them could actually be worth an incredible amount of money. One of the coins that has recently attracted attention in the collector community is the 2011 Native American dollar, often connected with the beautiful design known as Sacagawea dollar design and the famous Sacagawea portrait that represents liberty, courage, and exploration in American history. This coin was produced by the United States Mint, the official institution responsible for creating coins for the United States. The letter D that appears on the coin indicates that it was minted in Denver Mint, one of the major minting facilities in America. Many collectors immediately recognize this small letter because it tells the story of where the coin was born. Mint marks are extremely important in coin collecting because they can dramatically influence the rarity and value of a coin. Now imagine opening a jar of coins and discovering that one of them could potentially be valued at hundreds of thousands of dollars. It sounds unbelievable, but rare coin discoveries have happened many times in history. Certain coins become incredibly valuable due to minting errors, limited production, unusual metal compositions, or extremely well-preserved condition. When all of these factors come together, a simple coin can turn into a legendary treasure that collectors compete to own. The design of this coin itself is one of the reasons it attracts so much attention. On the front side we see a strong and dignified portrait connected with the story of American expansion and exploration. The portrait reflects determination and the spirit of freedom that shaped early American history. Liberty-themed coins have always fascinated collectors because they symbolize independence and national identity. The reverse side of the 2011 coin series features artistic elements representing Native American contributions to agriculture and society. This design honors the important role that Native communities played in developing farming techniques and sustainable living practices that influenced American development. These historical themes make the coin more than just currency. It becomes a small piece of cultural storytelling. Collectors around the world often study coins carefully under magnification. They search for tiny details such as double strikes, off-center impressions, die cracks, and rare varieties. Sometimes a very small variation can turn an ordinary coin into something extremely valuable. This is why coin collectors always recommend checking every coin carefully instead of ignoring them. The value that sometimes appears in stories about coins, such as amounts reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars, usually depends on several important factors. Condition is one of the most important elements. A coin graded in near-perfect condition by professional grading services can be worth many times more than a circulated version. Collectors call this mint state condition, meaning the coin still looks almost exactly as it did when it left the mint. Another factor is rarity. Even if millions of coins were originally produced, only a very small number might survive today in pristine condition. Over time coins become scratched, worn, or lost. The few remaining high-grade examples become extremely desirable among collectors and investors. History also plays a huge role. Every coin tells a story about the time when it was created. In the case of the 2011 dollar coin series, it represents an era when the United States Mint continued its program of honoring Native American heritage through evolving reverse designs. Each year the design changed, creating a new chapter in the historical narrative of the series. Coin collecting itself has been a passionate hobby for centuries. From casual hobbyists to professional numismatists, people enjoy studying coins because they connect art, economics, history, and culture all in one small object. Some collectors focus on rare errors, others build complete-year collections, and some search for coins that could become future investments. Sometimes the most exciting stories come from unexpected discoveries. There have been cases where individuals found rare coins in ordinary circulation, inherited collections, or even old piggy banks. These discoveries remind us that treasures can sometimes hide in plain sight. If you ever come across coins that look unusual, older, or extremely well preserved, it is always a good idea to research them or have them examined by a professional coin grading service. Experts can determine authenticity, condition, and rarity. This process helps collectors understand the true market value of a coin. The coin market itself changes constantly. Prices can rise when demand increases and fall when interest shifts to other collectibles. Auctions often reveal surprising results where rare coins sell for astonishing prices because two determined collectors compete for the same piece. For many viewers watching this video today, the most exciting idea is the possibility that a simple coin could transform into a life-changing discovery. While not every coin becomes extremely valuable, learning about coins teaches patience, observation, and appreciation for history. The 2011 dollar coin with the Denver Mint mark continues to attract curiosity among collectors who enjoy studying varieties and condition differences. Whether it becomes a legendary rarity or simply remains a beautiful collectible, it still represents an important chapter in the story of modern American coinage. If you enjoy discovering hidden treasures, exploring coin history, and learning how everyday objects can sometimes hold incredible value, make sure to keep watching and exploring the world of coin collecting. Every coin has a story, and sometimes that story is worth far more than the metal it is made from. Thank you for watching Coins. Keep checking your coins, keep learning about history, and who knows, the next incredible discovery might already be waiting in your pocket. Today we are going to talk about one of the most fascinating and mysterious coins that collectors and investors around the world are searching for. This coin is connected to the famous Top Liberty design and a rare modern mint mark that has surprised the coin collecting community. Many people never imagine that a small coin sitting quietly in a drawer, a wallet, or even a jar of loose change could be worth an unbelievable amount of money. But in the world of rare coins, history, condition, and mint marks can turn an ordinary piece of metal into a treasure worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. Imagine opening an old coin box and finding a coin that looks simple at first glance. You might see the beautiful image of liberty, a symbol that has appeared on American coins for generations. Liberty represents freedom, hope, and the history of a nation. Over the years, many different liberty designs have appeared on coins, and collectors carefully study every detail of these designs. The hair of liberty, the stars around the portrait, the lettering, and even the smallest marks left during minting can change the value of a coin dramatically. One of the most talked about modern coins among collectors is connected with the year 2013 and the famous D Mint mark. Coins with the D mark were produced at the Denver Mint. Millions of coins can come out of a mint in a single year, but sometimes a small number of them carry special characteristics that make them extremely rare. These characteristics might include minting errors, unusual die varieties, or extremely high-quality strikes that survived in perfect condition. The story of the 2013 D coin connected with the Liberty design became interesting when collectors started noticing unusual examples appearing in private collections and auctions. Some of these coins showed extremely sharp details, mirror-like surfaces, and rare die features that were not seen on normal circulation coins. Coin experts began studying them carefully under magnification, comparing them with standard coins from the same year. In coin collecting, rarity is everything. When a coin exists in very small numbers, collectors compete to own it. That competition pushes the value higher and higher. A coin that might normally be worth only a few cents can suddenly become worth thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even more when collectors realize how rare it truly is. The Liberty image itself has a long history in American coinage. For more than 2 centuries, Liberty has appeared in different artistic styles. Sometimes she is shown wearing a crown of stars. Sometimes she is holding a torch of freedom. Other designs show Liberty walking forward, symbolizing progress and the spirit of the nation. Each design period tells a story about the time in which the coin was created. Collectors love Liberty coins because they combine beauty with history. A single Liberty coin can connect the modern world with the past. When people hold one in their hands, they are holding a small piece of national identity and artistic tradition. Now, when we talk about the rare 2013 D Liberty-related coin that collectors discuss today, the conversation often turns to value. In the coin market, values change constantly depending on demand, condition, and rarity. A coin that is discovered in perfect uncirculated condition can bring an extraordinary price at auction. There have been discussions among collectors about examples that reached astonishing price levels. Some market estimates have even suggested extremely high speculative values such as $787,976.45 for extraordinary examples connected with rare varieties, unique errors, or perfect graded pieces that become the center of collector competition. When two determined collectors both want the same rare coin, the final price can rise far beyond normal expectations. Condition plays a huge role in determining the value of a coin. Coins are graded on a scale that measures how well they have been preserved. A coin that has scratches, wear, or dull surfaces will usually be worth much less than a coin that still shines with its original mint luster. The highest grades are extremely rare because most coins are handled, circulated, and worn over time. Professional grading services examine coins carefully using magnification and strict standards. They assign a numerical grade that helps collectors understand the coin's condition. A difference of just one grade level can sometimes mean thousands of dollars in value difference. Another important factor is mint errors. Sometimes during the minting process something unusual happens. A die might crack, shift slightly, or strike the coin more than once. These errors create unique coins that collectors love because no two are exactly the same. A rare error coin can instantly become famous within the collecting community. Many collectors spend years searching through rolls of coins from banks hoping to find one special piece. Others attend coin shows, auctions, and private sales. The thrill of discovery is one of the most exciting parts of coin collecting. The moment when someone realizes they have found a rare coin is unforgettable. There are stories of collectors who discovered valuable coins in everyday places. Some were found in pocket change, others in old family collections passed down through generations. Occasionally someone cleaning an attic or basement finds a forgotten jar of coins that contains a hidden treasure. The global coin market has grown dramatically in recent years. Online auctions and collector communities allow buyers and sellers from around the world to connect instantly. This has made rare coins more visible and sometimes increased their prices as international collectors compete. Coins connected with the Liberty design continue to attract attention because of their symbolism and beauty. Even modern coins can become collectible if they have unusual features or extremely low surviving numbers. When examining a coin that might be rare, collectors look closely at several details. They check the date, the mint mark, the alignment of the design, and the edges. They also examine the surfaces for unusual patterns that might indicate a rare die variety. Lighting and magnification reveal details that the naked eye cannot see. The Denver mint mark, represented by the letter D, is one of several mint marks used in the United States. Each mint has its own history and production style. Sometimes small differences between mints create collectible varieties that become famous among enthusiasts. Collectors also study the dies used to strike coins. Each die gradually wears down as it produces thousands of coins. Small cracks, lines, and patterns appear over time. These marks allow specialists to identify which die produced a specific coin, and sometimes a single die might create a rare variety that becomes extremely valuable. The excitement around the 2013 D Liberty-related coin continues because collectors are still studying the surviving examples. Every time a new coin appears in the market, it attracts attention from experts who want to analyze it and compare it with known specimens. For anyone interested in coin collecting, the most important advice is to learn and observe. Knowledge is the collector's greatest tool. By studying coin designs, mint marks, and grading standards, anyone can begin to recognize valuable pieces. It is also important to store coins carefully. Protective holders, controlled humidity, and gentle handling help preserve a coin's condition. Even a small scratch can reduce value, so experienced collectors treat their coins with great care. Some people collect coins purely for historical interest. Others collect for the thrill of finding rare pieces that might increase in value. Both motivations are part of the fascinating world of numismatics, the study and collecting of coins. The story of Liberty coins reminds us that small objects can carry enormous historical meaning. A coin may travel through hundreds of hands over decades before finally reaching a collector who recognizes its importance. As more collectors search through coins from the year 2013 and from the Denver Mint, the possibility always remains that another rare example could appear. Somewhere in circulation or hidden in a collection, another valuable coin might still be waiting to be discovered. This is why coin collecting continues to capture the imagination of people around the world. It combines history, art, mystery, and the possibility of finding something extraordinary where others see only ordinary change. If you enjoyed learning about rare Liberty coins and the fascinating story behind the 2013 D coin and its possible high market value, stay connected with the channel Coins. There are many more rare coins, hidden treasures, and incredible stories waiting to be explored in the world of coin collecting. Today we are diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable coin stories in the world of numismatics. If you love rare coins, hidden treasures, and the possibility that a small piece of metal could be worth an incredible amount of money, then stay with me until the end because today's story might completely change the way you look at coins. Imagine holding a small coin in your hand. At first glance it looks ordinary. It may even look like the kind of coin people ignore every day. But what if that same coin could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, or even more? That is exactly the mystery and excitement surrounding the famous Liberty coins. Liberty coins have always attracted collectors because they represent an important period in American coin history. The design of Lady Liberty standing proudly on a coin symbolizes freedom, strength, and the spirit of a nation. Over time, many Liberty coins became extremely rare because of limited minting, historical events, and the simple passage of time. Some Liberty coins that once circulated for only a few cents or a few dollars are now valued at extraordinary prices. In fact, certain Liberty coins have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars at auctions around the world. Collectors are always searching for them because they represent both historical value and incredible financial worth. One of the most interesting discussions among collectors today involves Liberty coins discovered or sold around the year 2013. That year became important in the coin collecting world because several rare Liberty coins appeared in auctions and private collections. When collectors saw the prices these coins were reaching, the entire market began paying attention again to Liberty designs. The Liberty design itself dates back to the 19th century when the United States Mint created coins featuring Lady Liberty standing confidently with a shield and olive branch. The design quickly became iconic. Over the years, different versions of Liberty coins were minted in gold, silver, and copper. Collectors love Liberty coins not only for their beauty but also for the story behind each piece. Every coin has traveled through history. Some passed through the hands of merchants in the 1800s. Others may have been stored in banks, hidden in family collections, or forgotten in old boxes for decades. Now let's talk about value. One of the reasons Liberty coins are so exciting is that their prices can reach unbelievable numbers. A rare Liberty coin with the right date, mint mark, and condition can sometimes sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars. In some extraordinary cases, the estimated market value has reached figures around $787,976.44. That kind of price transforms a small coin into a life-changing discovery. But how does a coin become so valuable? The answer lies in rarity, demand, historical importance, and condition. When only a few examples of a coin exist, collectors compete to own one. This competition drives the price higher and higher. Condition is another powerful factor. A Liberty coin that survived decades with minimal wear can be worth dramatically more than one that circulated heavily. Collectors carefully examine the smallest details of the design. The folds in Liberty's dress, the stars around the edge, and the lettering must remain sharp and clear. The year 2013 became especially interesting because several rare Liberty coins entered auctions where collectors around the world participated. These events created excitement across the coin collecting community. Prices climbed rapidly as bidders competed for these historic treasures. Some collectors believe that many rare Liberty coins are still waiting to be discovered. They might be hidden in old collections, forgotten coin jars, or inherited boxes that families never fully examined. Stories like these keep collectors searching. Imagine opening a small box of old coins from your grandparents and finding a Liberty coin that turns out to be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. It sounds like a dream, but stories like this have happened before. Many valuable coins were discovered completely by accident. The Liberty design also holds artistic beauty that collectors admire. Lady Liberty stands as a symbol of freedom and national pride. The engravers who created these designs spent incredible effort crafting every detail. Even after more than a century, the artwork still captures attention. Another reason Liberty coins continue to grow in value is global interest. Coin collectors are not limited to one country. People around the world study American coins because of their history and rarity. When international collectors enter the market, competition increases and prices rise. over time, experts have tracked the market value of Liberty coins and noticed a fascinating trend. Rare coins often increase in value as fewer examples remain available for sale. When collectors hold on to their coins for decades, the supply becomes smaller. This scarcity pushes prices even higher. The excitement surrounding Liberty coins is also fueled by the possibility of undiscovered varieties. Sometimes a small difference in a mint mark or date can create an entirely new rare variety. When collectors identify such differences, the coin instantly becomes more desirable. The estimated market value figure around $787,976.44 represents the kind of incredible price that the rarest Liberty coins can reach under the right circumstances. Not every Liberty coin is worth that amount, but the possibility keeps collectors searching and studying every detail. Collectors often use magnifying tools and bright lighting to inspect coins carefully. They look for clear lettering, sharp edges, and the presence of original mint shine. These features indicate that the coin remained well preserved throughout its life. Another fascinating aspect of Liberty coins is their connection to American history. These coins circulated during times of expansion, industrial growth, and major historical events. Holding one of these coins is like holding a small piece of the past. The coin market today continues to evolve. Online auctions, international collectors, and digital platforms allow rare coins to reach buyers across the world instantly. This global access has made the market stronger and more competitive than ever. Because of this growing interest, many experts recommend that people check their old coins carefully. Even coins that appear ordinary could hold surprising value if they belong to a rare Liberty series or possess a unique minting characteristic. The dream of discovering a rare coin keeps the world of numismatics alive. Every collector remembers the first moment they realized a simple coin could carry enormous historical and financial value. That is why Liberty coins remain among the most admired pieces in coin collecting. Their design, rarity, and incredible market prices create a perfect combination of beauty and mystery. Perhaps somewhere right now a Liberty coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars is sitting unnoticed in a small jar or an old drawer. The person who finds it might have no idea that they are holding a piece of history worth a fortune, and that is what makes coin collecting so exciting. Every coin tells a story, and sometimes that story leads to an unbelievable discovery. If you enjoy learning about rare coins, hidden treasures, and fascinating coin history, make sure to stay connected with this channel. Coins. The world of rare coins is full of surprises, and the next amazing discovery could be closer than anyone expects. Today we are diving into one of the most fascinating stories in the world of rare coins. A coin that many people have seen in pictures, a coin that collectors dream about, and a coin that in the right condition can be worth an unbelievable amount of money. We are talking about the legendary Top Liberty coin, a symbol of American history, mystery, and incredible value. Imagine holding a small piece of metal in your hand. At first glance it may look ordinary. But hidden inside that small coin could be a story that goes back more than a century. A story of American freedom, economic change, collectors' passion, and auction rooms where a single coin can sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars. The Liberty design has always been one of the most powerful symbols used on United States coins. The image of Liberty represents freedom, strength, and the ideals upon which the country was built. Many coins throughout history have featured Liberty in different styles, from the classic flowing hair designs of the early years to the powerful and elegant Liberty head designs that collectors recognize instantly. One of the most talked about Liberty coins in the modern collector community is the famous Liberty design that continues to appear in auctions, collector discussions, and online marketplaces. Many people first noticed how valuable these coins could be around the year 2014 when collectors began paying closer attention to specific Liberty coins that had rare mint marks, extremely low mintages, or exceptional preservation. In the coin collecting world, condition is everything. A coin that has been preserved in near perfect shape can be worth thousands of times more than the same coin in worn condition. This is why collectors carefully study the details of Liberty coins. The hair strands, the stars, the lettering, and the sharpness of the design all play a role in determining value. Some Liberty coins were produced during times when the United States economy was changing rapidly. During these years, coins were minted in different locations such as Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco, and sometimes New Orleans. Each mint used its own mint mark, and those tiny letters can make a huge difference in the value of the coin. When collectors talk about a top Liberty coin, they are often referring to examples that have extremely strong details and historical significance. These coins can appear at major auctions where professional collectors compete intensely to add them to their collections. Around 2014, the market for rare coins began to gain renewed attention. Online marketplaces, collector forums, and social media helped spread information about rare Liberty coins. Suddenly people began searching through old collections, inherited coin jars, and forgotten boxes in attics hoping to discover a hidden treasure. Stories began circulating about Liberty coins selling for astonishing amounts of money. Some coins that once circulated in everyday transactions were suddenly worth thousands of dollars. In rare cases, exceptional Liberty coins reached prices that shocked even experienced collectors. One example often discussed in collector circles is a Liberty coin that achieved an estimated market value of around $787,976.4 depending on condition, rarity, and historical importance. Prices at that level usually occur when several factors combine together. The coin must be extremely rare, preserved in remarkable condition, and highly desired by collectors. The history behind Liberty coins adds another layer of fascination. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, coin designs were created by talented engravers working at the United States Mint. These artists carefully crafted the portrait of Liberty to represent elegance and national pride. Many Liberty coins feature stars surrounding the portrait, representing the states of the Union. Others include powerful symbols such as eagles, shields, or wreaths on the reverse side. These elements were not chosen randomly. They were designed to reflect the strength and unity of the nation. Collectors often spend years studying the tiny details of Liberty coins. A small variation in the date, a slightly different mint mark, or a unique die variety can transform an ordinary coin into an extraordinary rarity. Because of this, the discovery of a new variety can create excitement across the entire coin collecting community. When evaluating the value of a Liberty coin, experts consider several factors. Rarity is the first factor. If only a small number of coins were originally minted or if many were melted or lost over time, the remaining examples become extremely valuable. The second factor is condition. Professional grading services carefully inspect coins under magnification. They assign grades that describe the level of preservation. Coins with sharp details, original luster, and minimal wear receive higher grades and much higher prices. The third factor is demand. If collectors around the world strongly desire a particular Liberty coin, the price can rise dramatically during auctions. Another fascinating aspect of Liberty coins is the way they connect generations. Many collectors began their journey after inheriting coins from parents or grandparents. Sometimes these inherited collections contain Liberty coins that have been preserved for decades without anyone realizing their potential value. Imagine opening an old box of coins and discovering a Liberty piece that could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. Stories like this continue to inspire people to search through their own collections. The Liberty coin design has also inspired modern collectors who admire its artistic beauty. The flowing hair, the confident expression of Liberty, and the classic American symbols create a design that remains timeless. Over the years, auction houses have recorded incredible sales of Liberty coins. Wealthy collectors compete to acquire the finest known examples. Some auctions become historic events where prices reach levels that make headlines across the world. Experts also study the historical context in which Liberty coins were produced. Some were minted during times of economic growth while others appeared during periods of national challenge. These historical connections make each coin more than just metal. They transform it into a small artifact of history. Today the market for Liberty coins continues to evolve. New collectors enter the hobby every year, bringing fresh interest and energy. Online platforms allow collectors from different countries to participate in auctions and discussions about rare coins. At the same time, experts encourage collectors to learn how to identify genuine coins and avoid counterfeits. As values increase, fake coins sometimes appear in the market. Knowledge and careful examination are essential for anyone serious about collecting Liberty coins. for many collectors, the excitement lies not only in the potential financial value but also in the thrill of discovery. The possibility that a rare Liberty coin could be hiding in an old collection keeps the spirit of the hobby alive. If you ever come across a Liberty coin, it is always a good idea to examine it carefully. Look at the date, check for a mint mark, and study the details of the design. Even small differences can reveal important clues about the coin's rarity. Some collectors specialize entirely in Liberty coins, building collections that represent different years, mints, and varieties. These collections often take decades to complete and become treasured legacies passed down through families. The world of rare coins reminds us that history can survive in the smallest objects. A coin that once purchased a simple item in a store may later become a valuable collectible admired by historians and collectors alike. The story of the top Liberty coin continues to captivate collectors around the world. Its beauty, rarity, and historical importance make it one of the most discussed coins in the numismatic community. And who knows, the next incredible discovery might already be sitting quietly in someone's pocket change or hidden inside an old collection waiting to be rediscovered. If you enjoy learning about rare coins, hidden treasures, and the fascinating history behind them, make sure to stay connected with this channel Coins. Because the next story we explore might reveal another coin that could be worth far more than anyone ever expected. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and mysterious topics in the world of coin collecting, the incredible story of the top Liberty coins, their history, their secrets, and how some of these small pieces of metal have reached unbelievable prices in the collector's market. Some rare Liberty coins have sold for thousands, hundreds of thousands, and even close to $787,976.30 depending on rarity, mint mark, condition, and collector demand. Imagine holding a simple coin in your hand that looks ordinary, maybe even worn from years of circulation. Most people would spend it without a second thought. But what if that coin was actually worth a fortune? What if that small piece of copper or silver could change your life? That is exactly why coin collecting is so exciting. Hidden value can be sitting quietly in pockets, jars, drawers, and old collections all around the world. Liberty coins have a special place in the history of American money. For more than a century, the image of Liberty represented freedom, independence, and national pride. The design appeared on many different coins including cents, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, and silver dollars. Each of these coins carries its own story, its own rarity, and its own value in today's collector's market. One of the most interesting aspects of Liberty coins is how mint marks affect value. The small letters placed on coins indicate where the coin was produced. A coin with a D mint mark was struck in Denver. A coin with an S mint mark was struck in San Francisco. Coins without a mint mark were usually produced in Philadelphia. These small letters might look insignificant, but for collectors they can mean the difference between a coin worth $1 and a coin worth thousands. Now let us talk about a modern coin that has recently gained attention among collectors, the 2017 D coin. This coin was minted in Denver and released into circulation as part of regular coin production. At first glance it looks ordinary. Millions were produced, and most people would never think it could be valuable. However, certain versions with rare errors, exceptional mint condition, or special characteristics have begun attracting serious interest in the collector's market. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. A coin that has never been circulated and still shines like the day it left the mint is considered mint state. Collectors pay huge premiums for coins in high grades because they are extremely difficult to find. A tiny scratch, a small mark, or even slight wear can reduce the value significantly. For example, a regular circulated coin might be worth only its face value. But the exact same coin in perfect mint condition could sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Professional grading companies carefully inspect coins using magnification and assign a numerical grade. The higher the number, the better the condition, and the higher the price collectors are willing to pay. Another factor that makes coins valuable is minting errors. These mistakes occur during the production process at the mint. Sometimes the coin die is misaligned. Sometimes the metal planchet is defective. Sometimes a coin is struck twice, creating a dramatic doubled image. These errors turn ordinary coins into rare collector items because they are produced accidentally and in very limited numbers. Collectors around the world search constantly for these unusual coins. They check their change, examine old collections, and hunt through coin rolls from banks hoping to find the next valuable discovery. The excitement comes from the possibility that a rare coin could appear at any time. Liberty coin designs themselves are also highly admired for their beauty. Many of them were created by talented artists who wanted to represent the spirit of the nation. The flowing hair, the Liberty caps, the elegant profiles, and the detailed engravings show the artistic craftsmanship of the mint during different periods of history. Some of the earliest Liberty coins date back to the late 18th and early 19th centuries. These coins are extremely rare today because very few survived in good condition. Many were melted down, lost, or heavily circulated. When one appears in an auction today, collectors from around the world compete to own it. Over time the designs changed and evolved. Different versions of Liberty appeared across different denominations. Each design era tells a story about the time in which it was created. Economic changes, political movements, and technological improvements in minting all influenced the appearance of these coins. Today the collector's market for rare coins is massive. Auctions regularly feature coins selling for astonishing prices. Wealthy collectors, investors, museums, and historians all participate in the market. Rare coins are not only historical artifacts but also valuable investments. The value of a coin depends on several important factors. Rarity is the first. If only a small number of coins exist, collectors compete more aggressively to obtain them. Demand is the second factor. Some coins are popular because of their design or historical significance. Condition is the third factor. The better the condition, the higher the value. Sometimes an unexpected discovery can shock the entire coin collecting community. A coin thought to be common suddenly appears with a rare variation. Maybe a small detail in the design is different. Maybe the mint mark is unusual. Maybe the metal composition is unique. When this happens, collectors rush to learn more about the coin and its potential value. The excitement of coin collecting is not just about money. It is about history. Every coin passed through many hands over the years. It might have been used in everyday purchases, carried in pockets during important historical events, or stored in collections for generations. When you hold a Liberty coin, you are holding a piece of history. The metal itself might be copper, silver, or another alloy, but the story behind it is priceless. That is why collectors treasure these coins so much. Even modern coins like those produced in 2017 can become valuable over time. At first they may seem common, but decades later collectors may search desperately for high-quality examples. Coins that were once ignored can suddenly become rare. That is why many collectors carefully store their coins in protective holders. Proper storage prevents damage from moisture, air, and physical contact. A well-preserved coin can maintain its value for generations. If you are interested in searching for valuable coins, start by examining the coins you already have. Look closely at the date, the mint mark, and the condition. Use magnification to check for unusual details or errors. You might be surprised by what you find. Coin collecting is one of the few hobbies where history, art, and treasure hunting all come together. Anyone can participate. All it takes is curiosity, patience, and a willingness to learn. Some collectors focus only on Liberty coins because of their beauty and historical importance. Others collect coins from specific years or mints. Some collectors search specifically for mint errors. There are many different ways to enjoy the hobby. The most exciting moment for any collector is discovering a coin that turns out to be far more valuable than expected. Stories like this happen every year. A coin purchased for a few dollars suddenly becomes worth thousands. A coin found in a pocket change jar turns out to be extremely rare, and that is exactly why the search continues. Hidden treasures may still be waiting in circulation today. Old jars, inherited collections, flea markets, antique shops, and even everyday pocket change could hold the next valuable Liberty coin discovery. So always check your coins carefully. Pay attention to mint marks, unusual details, and exceptional condition. A coin that looks ordinary might actually be a rare piece of history worth a surprising amount of money. The world of Liberty coins continues to fascinate collectors everywhere. Their designs, their stories, and their hidden value keep the excitement alive for new generations of collectors, and who knows? The next incredible coin discovery might be sitting in your pocket right now. If you enjoy learning about rare coins, hidden treasures, and valuable discoveries, make sure to follow Coins for more fascinating stories from the world of coin collecting. New mysteries, new discoveries, and new valuable coins are always waiting to be explored.